The crystalline spires of the Valoran diplomatic station gleamed against the backdrop of 3 purple moons, as Ambassador Lisa Martinez adjusted her tactical vest and checked her pulse rifle one final time. The human delegation had arrived 2 cycles ago for the historic peace summit between Earth and the Valoran Empire, but tensions were escalating faster than anyone anticipated. Guard Captain Martinez, report to the Royal Wing immediately, crackled through her comm unit. Lisa sprinted through the curved corridors, her boots echoing off the translucent walls that seemed to pulse with their own inner light. She found Queen Thyala in the garden chamber, her elegant form draped in flowing robes that shifted colors like aurora borealis. The Valoran ruler stood 7 feet tall with skin that resembled polished silver and eyes like twin galaxies spinning slowly in her elongated skull. Beside her sat Jessica, the elven liaison from the Terran Council, her pointed ears twitching with concern as she monitored the quantum communication array. "Your Majesty," Lisa said, offering the formal bow required by Valoran protocol, "we've intercepted intelligence that suggests that my own council seeks to eliminate me during tonight's ceremony," Queen Thyala interrupted, her voice carrying the musical quality common to her species. "Yes, Captain Martinez, we are aware." Jessica looked up from her holographic displays, her emerald eyes reflecting worry. "The transmissions we decoded indicate Admiral Korath plans to use the ceremonial chalice. It's been modified with a neural disruptor specifically calibrated for Valoran brain chemistry." Lisa felt her jaw tighten. Humans had fought 3 separate wars to establish diplomatic relations with various alien species, earning respect through their unwavering loyalty to allies and their fierce protective instincts. The idea that someone would betray Queen Thyala during a peace summit made her blood boil. "Stay out of your chamber, he means you harm," Lisa said firmly, stepping closer to the alien queen. "Admiral Korath has positioned his loyalists throughout the ceremonial hall. If you attend tonight's ritual, you won't survive it." Queen Thyala's expression remained serene despite the gravity of the situation. "Captain Martinez, my people expect their queen to participate in the unity ceremony. If I fail to appear, the peace accords will collapse and both our species will return to a state of war. With respect, Your Majesty, there won't be any peace accords if you're dead," Lisa replied. She turned to Jessica. "What's the tactical situation?" The elf brought up a 3-dimensional map of the station. "Korath has 12 supporters among the Queen's Guard, plus an unknown number of sympathizers among the civilian staff. They've compromised the security network, but they haven't detected our counter-surveillance measures yet." Lisa studied the layout, her military training automatically calculating angles of attack and defensive positions. "We need to get you to the human sector, Your Majesty. Our security protocols are completely isolated from Valoran systems. That would appear to be retreat," Queen Thyala said. "My subjects would view it as cowardice." "Your subjects will view it as wisdom when you're alive to lead them tomorrow," Lisa countered. She activated her comm unit. "Martinez to Guardian. Base, I need a full tactical team at the Royal Wing now." Within minutes, 8 human Marines materialized in the garden chamber, their power armor humming with energy. Lieutenant Amy Chen took point while Sergeant Rachel Torres began scanning for surveillance devices. "Ma'am, we've got movement in Corridor 7, Amy reported. 12 hostiles approaching the royal quarters. Lisa made her decision. "Queen Thyala, we're moving you to safety whether you agree or not. Jessica, can you maintain communications with the Valoran fleet?" The elf nodded, gathering her equipment. "I can patch through our diplomatic channels and explain the situation to the Queen's loyal commanders." They moved through the station like a coordinated strike team, Lisa's Marines forming a protective box around the alien dignitary. The Valoran, guards who had served faithfully for decades, now represented potential threats, their loyalties uncertain. As they reached the junction leading to the human diplomatic wing, Admiral Korath himself appeared with a squad of armed supporters. The Valoran officer was smaller than his queen, but carried himself with military precision. His scaled skin had darkened to an angry crimson, a clear sign of hostile intent among his species. "Your Majesty," Korath said, his voice carrying an oily charm, "the ceremony cannot proceed without your presence. Please return to your chamber to prepare." Lisa stepped forward, her rifle powered but not yet aimed. "Admiral, I'm afraid that won't be possible. We have credible intelligence of a threat against Her Majesty's life." Koreth's eyes narrowed as he focused on the human captain. "This is an internal Valoran matter, human. Your kind has no authority here. Our authority comes from our alliance with Queen Thyala," Lisa replied coolly, "and from our responsibility to protect those who trust us." The standoff stretched for several tense seconds before Jessica's equipment began chiming urgently. "Captain, I'm receiving transmissions from the Valoran fleet. Commander Zephyr has uncovered additional evidence of the conspiracy. She's requesting permission to arrest Admiral Koreth." Queen Thyla finally spoke, her voice carrying the full weight of her royal authority. "Admiral Koreth, you are relieved of duty pending investigation. Captain Martinez, I place myself under the protection of the human delegation until this matter is resolved." Koreth's hand moved toward his sidearm, but Lisa was faster. Her rifle snapped up to target his center mass while her Marines took covering positions. "I wouldn't recommend that course of action, Admiral." The Valoran officer realized he was outmaneuvered and slowly raised his hands. Within hours, loyal Valoran forces had arrested the conspirators and secured the station. Later, as Queen Thyala prepared for a rescheduled ceremony, she approached Lisa in the human diplomatic wing. "Captain Martinez, your species continues to prove that honor transcends biological differences. The peace accords will be signed, and the Valoran Empire will remember that humans stood with us when our own people faltered." Lisa smiled and offered another formal bow. "That's what allies do, Your Majesty. We protect each other." The ceremony proceeded without incident, cementing an alliance that would endure for generations. And throughout the galaxy, other species noted once again that when humans gave their word, they kept it no matter the cost.